So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to be a better trader with just 4 simple habits. So let's jump into it. Before we get straight into it, obviously make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I do all sorts of trading content, especially evergreen content to help you along your trading journeys. So do go ahead and hit subscribe. And without further ado, we'll jump into the habits. So habit number 1 is exercise. And this has been proven to kind of reduce stress and boost your focus, especially as a trader, because it gives you that kind of, well, as I said, focus really to kind of focus on those charts and execute those trades and manage them throughout. And I typically work out probably 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how busy I am on the weekends. I go for a couple of runs as well here and there, and that really helps me kind of release that stress, kind of focus on what I'm doing. And of course, when I'm exercising, I get ideas as well, not only for videos, but for potential stocks and industries and thoughts and feelings around the market as well. And that's all to do with the focus part, of course. Moving on to habit number 2, and that is managing risk. I think it's very important to always set a stop loss within your kind of trading, and that is a habit you must get on top of. I remember the days when I first started out trading, I just wasn't setting stop losses, and I just didn't know why I kept losing. And that's because if you don't have a stop loss, you don't have a way out. You just don't have the discipline to cut that trade and move on to the next one. You know, it's very important to have that stop loss set in place, because if a trade starts moving in your direction, it's great. You can move your stop loss out behind it, and there's a video related to that, and that's the 20 moving average kind of strategy. I'll link it up in the top right hand corner and down below in the description so you can check it out. But of course, if the trade goes against you and it comes back down, it breaks that 20 moving average or breaks whatever strategy you have, then that stop loss is there but to protect you and keep you kind of sleeping well at night. Habit number 3 is never stop learning, whether it's the charting, whether it's the kind of focus, the strategy around the kind of trading aspect. It's important to keep your mind developing and growing, of course, not only just with trading but in life as well. You kind of go out, try new things like new food, for example, new exercises, as we touched on earlier on in this video. So keep challenging yourself, whether it be small challenges or obviously very big challenges. I think as humans we constantly need to grow, to evolve, to obviously show other people how they can grow and evolve too once you get to a certain level. But back to the kind of charting side of things, I think it's important to kind of dabble into different indicators. Of course, less is more, but the more you know, the more you could use in certain situations. For example, if a stock is at all-time high, then I would use a trend, I can never say this, a trend-based fib extension. Oh, I nailed it. A trend-based fib extension, I would use that for levels above the all-time highs. And also I have a video for that as well. This doesn't actually mean to be a plug video, but it seems to be happening. I'll link that down below in the description as well, and obviously in the top right hand corner, so you can check out how to draw those and enhance your trading when a stock is trading at all-time highs. And habit number 4 is probably the most important and the one that I struggle with most, and that is at the end of the day, just switch off. Turn the charts off, switch off completely. From the trading aspect, of course, you can switch on to watch TV or something. Just relax that mind, have a read, have a calm down before bed, and of course hit back tomorrow as strong as you possibly can. This one's very tricky for me because obviously traders, if you're watching this, you probably know you're probably looking at the charts pretty much every hour of the day, and it's very hard to switch off. So for me personally, I kind of get up early in the morning and I kind of do most of my charting then, and then obviously when I get home after work, I have a bit of dinner, I check the charts, I make sure that everything's okay with risk management, of course, which we touched on in this video. And then I kind of switch off, have some time with my wife, and then of course have a little bit of a read before bed, and that's kind of another day done. So make sure you disconnect at least at some point, even if it's just at the weekends or something. Just have that rotated in to your life schedule. So that's it. That's 4 habits to help you become a better trader. I hope these helps. There's another video on the screen now that's related to trading that will help you on your trading journey. Take care everyone, and trade safe. See you in the next one. I don't know why I do this. I don't know what to do with my hands in these videos. Maybe I'll start waving them around a little bit or something like that. Anyway, that happened.